Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be answering the question of how much does a content creator with a 100,000 sub following on YouTube make? A few months ago I was able to achieve this milestone, and many of you know it is not an easy thing to do, so it was quite an accomplishment. But now that I'm here, maybe some of you are asking, how much money does a content creator like you make? Well, let me tell you, it's different for everybody, but I can definitely show you an example with my situation so that you can kind of have an idea of what somebody with 100,000 subscribers makes on YouTube. So I encourage you to stick all the way to the end because you're going to see a lot of insightful information on answering this question. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe so that you can see the content that got me 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you love food, then this is the channel you definitely need to sub to. So with that being said, let's get on with the show. So as of this video, which is in mid-April, I have about 115,000, so that's a little bit over 100,000. And I want to let you know that not all channels make the same amount of money. Even if you and another person is exactly at 100,000, it depends on what subject matter you're doing, because a channel devoted to stocks and finances will do different than another channel that's devoted to podcasts or sports, in contrast to music and food. It's all going to pay differently. Advertisers will pay different amounts. And then it also depends on how many videos you put out in a month. So I put out about 3, but some people put more, some people put less. And then you also want to take into consideration like the audience. Where exactly are they watching from? So for me, thankfully, most of my audience is actually in the United States because that's actually high ad revenue. And then you're going to have some from like Canada, Australia, from the UK. And look at that, I even have some from the Philippines and Burma. That's very interesting. And it's actually quite normal for most of your audiences to be non-subscribers. You would be very lucky if you had at least 5% of your audience watching your episodes on a weekly basis. Like, they're faithful ones who continue to watch, whereas the other ones don't really know where they are specifically. So that is why your videos really survive on new viewers who are not subscribed to come and watch, and to also hopefully subscribe to your channel. And yes, that's the breakdown of the audience, like female, male, and then the age range right here. Looks like most of my audience is kind of like where I am at, 35 to 44. In the last 28 days, I had about 715,000 views, which is not bad, but it's not really my best month either. So for that much, it looks like I was able to rake in $5,600. I'm going to make it a little more specific. Okay. So like I said, we're in mid-April as of the making of this video, so we still kind of have a ways to go, but this is how much I racked up so far. I hit the 100,000 mark on December 31st, so of course you can count these 3 prior months: 7,900, 5,600, 5,900. January was a pretty good month because that's when I had some trending videos. These 2 months were kind of more like average months when videos, they do solidly, but nothing is really like blowing up. So by the end of the day, it's not really how many subscribers you have that determines how much money you make on YouTube, because you can have the same amount of subscribers as somebody else, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be making the same amount of money. You could be making a lot more, you could be making a lot less. Maybe that other channel focuses more on YouTube Shorts, and then you focus more on long content videos, which obviously are going to make more money if they get a lot of views. So that is why it's very important that you try to get more views on your videos instead of subscribers. I mean, subscribers are good because that's some returning audience, but it's really the amount of views that are going to determine how much money you're going to make on this. I've seen channels that had way less subscribers than I do that has so many views that they're probably making the same, if not more, money that I'm making on this channel. And then I've seen others that have way bigger channels than I do, but they're probably making the same amount that I am, or maybe even less. You're kind of looking at that amount for somebody like me who does food videos 3 times a week, 10 to 15-minute videos, plus a few shorts here and there in 30 days. So kind of like that. The payout process is pretty simple. It goes out at about the 3rd week of the month. So that would be tallying up the previous month's ad revenue. And just to let you know that fans can contribute to the show as well when they push the thanks button. Yes, that's tallied in. So if you guys can support me through thanks, that will be very much appreciated. So all of this is factored in together along with the ad revenues, whether it comes from YouTube Shorts or from the long form videos. And then it's all added up, given to you in the 3rd week of the month. You can do check or direct deposit, which is what I do. And the money is given to you in gross revenue, which means that you fill out a W-9, you're issued a 1099 at the beginning of the next year, so you have to do your taxes on that. Yeah, no getting around the taxes. So how you do it is pretty much up to you. But that is the whole payment process of your ad revenues. Well, I hope that answers your question. And like I said, this is only one example with me who is in the niche of food, doing 3 episodes a week here in Los Angeles. There are other content creators on YouTube who could be making more or who could be making less. So I do advise you to watch their testimonies if you want more clarity on this specific question. But if this empowers you to jump into the wonderful world of YouTube in order to do it full time, then all power to you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next adventure.